What is up, guys? My name is Theo. So Fujifilm just released a version 2 of its firmware update for the X-T20, which brings some crazy updates as far as autofocus and touch screen, so definitely super stoked for it. Now, I initially planned a couple of tests where I was running back and forth between the camera, see how fast it was tracking me, to kind of compare how the speeds for it. It didn't really work exactly the way I planned. It was almost impossible to get the same exact movements, same exact timing, so you couldn't really compare which one was really faster. So I thought I would do a kind of a vlog style update video for it, so you can kind of see the tracking on me at least, to see if it is something that you guys could be using for when you are vlogging. Now, the autofocusing system for this camera was already pretty good to begin with. This is my main camera for my channel, so when I'm out to downtown or visiting a different city and I'm vlogging, I am using this camera. So if you look at some of my past videos, it's all done with this camera, so the autofocusing to begin with was already pretty good. Now I am using a continuous and just with a single square right in the center of the camera, so it is tracking me that way. I'm not using face detection. Face detection was a little bit slow from what I noticed. I was hoping it was going to get a big update with this update, but it's something that I kind of have to test. I haven't really done a video with face detection. I plan on it. Maybe my next video downtown, I can try out that face detection and see how well it works. It might make it a little bit easier for when I am out vlogging with this camera. In some of my past videos, it has hunted on me a couple times because I do use this camera for photo and video, and I do go back and forth. I would forget sometimes to move back that focus point back to the center, so it'd be down on my chin or something, and then it would get down, it would get some of the background, and it would end up hunting for my face and the background back and forth. So maybe face detection is something worth looking into. I did a slight test with it. Again, that wasn't the best setup, so I can't really judge it. So I'll try that out maybe on my next video downtown, so we can really kind of test that out and see if it's actually worth using, and maybe it'll make my life a little bit easier when it comes to vlogging with the camera. So next thing, the biggest update that I am super excited for with this firmware update is being able to actually use the touchscreen to get through the quick setting menu. The way the quick setting menu is set up, it just makes a lot more sense to actually use your hands instead of the D-pad. So super stoked on that. You can't quite go through the actual menu navigating with touch, which it might come, it might not, but I will take what I get with that quick setting menu. Now there were some other minor updates with this firmware. You are able to change the size of the menus. You are able to change the size of the icons on screen. So if you have trouble seeing those small icons, you can make them a little bit bigger to make your life a little bit easier when you are looking in the back of the screen or even through the viewfinder. So that is a huge update as well. So some other updates that it did get some improvements for its flash, but those aren't really things I use this camera for. I am kind of more of a natural light, landscape, trying to get into this whole street photography thing type of photographer. So those updates don't really interest me, so I won't be really testing those out really at all, but they are there and noteworthy. So that about does it for this video, guys. If you guys have any questions on the update as far as comparing it to the last one, I'll do my best to answer those. Just ask them down in the comments. I do plan on doing some more testing with the autofocusing, especially with the face detect. I'll do a video downtown or something using that during a vlog, so definitely stick around for that. Well, that about does it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it and learned something about this new update, please hit that like button. It is much appreciated. And subscribe for more X-T20 content. I do post with this camera once a week, either about the camera or what I've shot with it. So if that does sound appealing to you, then definitely stick around. And I will catch you guys later.